What truly determines how far we can go? Endure dismantles the simplistic idea that our bodies are machines that simply run out of fuel. Through a gripping exploration of extreme athletes, tragic expeditions, and cutting-edge science, it reveals endurance as a dynamic conversation between our muscles, our brain, and our conscious will. The finish line is not a fixed point but a horizon that shifts with our psychology, our environment, and even our deepest instincts. The journey begins with a stark reminder of the ultimate limit. The story of explorer Henry Worsley, who perished just 30 miles from completing a solo Antarctic crossing, forces a profound question: when does heroic perseverance become a fatal miscalculation? His tragedy underscores that while human potential is vast, it exists within a biological framework that cannot be ignored. This sets the stage for a deeper inquiry into the mechanisms that govern our capacity for sustained effort. Contrary to popular belief, peak performance isn't about going all out from the start. Observing world-class runners reveals a universal pattern: a fast start, a strategic slowdown in the middle, and a final, powerful surge. This isn't mere tactics, it appears to be hardwired. Fascinating research with children shows this pacing instinct emerges around age 11, suggesting an evolutionary adaptation. Our hunter-gatherer ancestors likely relied on this rhythm, conserving energy for the long pursuit while reserving a burst for the critical final moment. Our modern athletic achievements are thus built upon an ancient, innate blueprint for survival. But the brain's role is far more active than just setting an instinctual pace. It acts as a central governor, constantly processing signals from the body and modulating effort based on a complex calculation of perceived exertion. The groundbreaking work of researcher Samuel Marcora demonstrates that fatigue is not purely physical. In a telling experiment, participants who first exhausted their minds with a difficult computer game gave up significantly sooner on a physical cycling test than those who had relaxed. A tired brain lowers our tolerance for physical discomfort, proving that endurance is as much a mental battle as a muscular one. This leads directly to the puzzle of pain. Elite athletes consistently show a higher tolerance for pain, but interestingly, not a higher threshold for feeling it. The initial sting is the same, the difference lies in their ability to endure it. Studies suggest this tolerance is a trainable skill, peaking with intense training and directly correlating with improved performance. It's a conscious, hard-earned recalibration of the mind's relationship to physical distress. Of course, physiology provides the essential canvas. The book delves into the critical roles of oxygen intake and thermoregulation. Efficient oxygen use is paramount, dictating an athlete's aerobic capacity. Similarly, the body's ability to manage core temperature is a decisive factor. Overheating is a primary cause of shutdown. Remarkably, even these physical limits are mediated by the brain, which receives signals about rising heat and oxygen debt and uses them to increase the sensation of effort, urging a slowdown to prevent catastrophic system failure. The revelation, then, is that the ultimate frontier of endurance is the mind itself. Techniques like mindfulness can lessen stress and improve focus, creating a buffer against the distracting noise of discomfort. Neuroscience points to specific brain regions, like the insular and motor cortices, as the command centers where physical signals are interpreted and the conscious decision to continue or stop is made. This is where the battle is truly won or lost, not in the legs or lungs, but in the subjective experience of effort constructed by our neurology. Ultimately, Endure presents a revolutionary synthesis. We are not passive victims of our physiology. Our limits are not absolute but are propositions made by the body and adjudicated by the brain. By understanding this dialogue, by training our perception, managing our psychology, and listening to our instincts, we can learn to push the horizon further. The message is one of profound empowerment. The wall we hit is often one we have built ourselves, and with the right knowledge, we can learn to see the door.